Yeah, good morning, students. In the previous classroom discussion topic, so we had a discussion on input operations in a sequential file. Now, today we would like to discuss about how we can perform the output operations in a sequential file. So, these input and output operations are nothing but in terms of files, they are called it as reading and writing operations. Fine. So, now I would like to share my screen. So output operations in a sequential file, how we can perform that, right? So summary of the previous classroom discussion topics is that in the previous classroom discussion topic, we had a discussion on how we can declare a file pointer. So that is a file, capital file star PTR, and how we can open the file. So PTR is equal to F open, file name, and then mode. So we have seen different types of modes: W for read, and R for read, W for write, and A for append. And then R plus will be there, and then W plus will be there, and A plus will be there. These are the 6 modes of file openings. And then we have seen these input functions: fgetC, fputW, fputs, and fprintf. These are the uh, input functions which are used to write the data into the files. So only the character type of data you want to write, we can use fgetC, fputC, and then fputW for integer type of data. This is used for integer type of data. And fprintf, this is used for mixed type of data. And whereas fputs is used for writing of the strings only. Okay, so this is for writing the strings into the files. Okay, so like this, here we have seen only character type of data you can write, only integer type of data you can write, and then you can write this. Okay, mixed type of data also we can write that, right? So now the today's lecture objectives is that the session will develop the students' knowledge on different output functions available in the C language to perform the file handling operations. Lecture outcome is that after completion of this session, student will able to develop the code in C language using these different file handling functions. So we have seen that the basic operations that we can perform on files are opening, reading, creation, writing, and then closing of the files. So these are the functions we have seen that here. To open a file, we will use fopen function. To close a file, we will use fclose function. And this is fprintf and fscanf. These are the functions which are used for writing and reading of the mixed type of data from and to the files. So this is fgetC and fputC. These are the functions which are used for reading and writing of the character type of data into the file. And this is fgetW and fputW. These are the functions which are used for writing of integer type of data, reading the integer data from a file. Then here we have EOF function, so end of file function. And here we have given a sample program to copy a given file contents into another file contents. So we are taking two file pointers. One is the source file pointer, so from which file you want to copy, and this is a destination file pointer. So and we are declaring the local variable as a character, and we are opening the file 1.c in the read mode. So this is pointed by the file pointer fp1, and then we are opening the file2.c in write mode, so that we want to write the contents of this file 1 into file 2, and this file is pointed by the fp2. So f1 is a source, fp1 is a source file pointer pointing to the file 1.c. f2 is the destination file pointer to which it is pointing to this file 2.c. Fine. So then now we are reading character by character from the file 1. So ch is equal to get c of fp1. So we are reading a character into the local variable ch, and then you are storing that, or you are writing that character by using putc function into the file pointer fp2. Okay, so this operation we are repeatedly doing until the ch is equal to EOF, until you read the EOF character. Then we are closing both the files. So then you are printing a message, file copied successfully. So now in the local system, you can open the files, both file1.c already existing and the new file file2.c is created. And if you open that file2.c in the notepad or any other text editor, you can see the contents which are available in the file2.c. Or you can also write a program in C to display the contents of that file2.c program. Fine. So these are the some of the functions which are available in the file handling for positioning of the file pointer to provide the random accessing. Fine. So here we have two different types of file access methods are there. Till now we have used only the sequential access mechanism. Now there are some functions which are provided in the C language to do random accessing also. So these are the functions fseek, ftell and rewind. These are the functions which are used associated with the file pointer to locate the file pointer at your desired byte location, or to move the file pointer to the beginning, or to tell where you are currently the file pointer is. Then after positioning of the file pointer, a subsequent read or write operation will access the data from the new position. So these are the syntax of these particular functions: fseek, file pointer, comma, offset, which is of long integer type, and then position. Fine. Suppose if you want to go to the end of the file, so just we can fseek fp comma 0l comma 2. If you give that position, then it will go to the end of the file. So if you want to move the file to the beginning of the file, here in place of 2, if you give it as 1, then the file pointer is positioned to the at the beginning of the file. So this is also another mechanism where you can move the file pointer to the beginning just by making use of a rewind function. So it will bring the file pointer to the starting position of the file. And you have ftell function which will give the file pointer as an argument, so that it will returns a long integer value, so which gives you the current position of the file pointer where it is in the file. So these are the important functions which we can use associated with that files basically, right? So now we have given a program to count the number of lines, words, tabs, and characters in a given file. So this is a simple program here. If the we are opening a file here, text1.txt file, we are opening in read mode, and then we are reading a character into that. If this is not equal to UF, and we are checking if ch equal to new line, then line count we are incrementing. Else if ch is equal to tab, we are incrementing the tab. If ch equal to blank, then we are incrementing the words. So then C++, okay. Later we are using here C++ is for counting the characters. Then ch is equal to get c of p. Okay, so then it will again check whether that character is a EOF or not. So this while loop is repeated until you reach to the end of the file. So once after the file is completely read, now we are closing the file, and then we are displaying that fp print number of lines, number of tabs, number of words, and number of characters in the file. Right. So this is a simple program demonstrating how the number of lines, number of tabs are there, words and characters are there. Now this is a reflection spot. Select a function which is used to read a single character from the keyboard. Any idea here? Single character from a keyboard you want to read, not from a file. Yeah, exactly. C is the right answer. Get ch is a function which is used for reading a character from the keyboard. So if you are not able to answer this question, please watch the video from the beginning. So thank you and all. So after completion of this particular session, the lecture outcomes are revisited here. After completion of the session, students will be able to develop the code in C language using file handling concepts. And then the summary of the session is that in this particular session, we had a discussion on both input functions as well as the output functions, which are used for reading of the characters and words, that is the integer values as well as strings, how you can do that. So these are the corresponding output functions, and these are the corresponding input functions where we can write different types of data into the files, or we can read the data from the files, right? So thank you and all. So this is the lecture level practice problem. Develop a C program to copy the contents of one file into another file. These are the further readings on this particular concept. So you can refer this particular textbook or any other reference books. Fine. So thank you and all.